What's up YouTube? Welcome back to another video. It's tori.vfit here. As you know by the title of the video, today I'm going to be going over my top 5 things that I wish I knew before I started lifting. So to give you a little bit of insight on kind of how my fitness journey started, I had took lifting classes in high school because I played sports, and I'm pretty sure you had to be enrolled in at least like one PE class like that if you were playing a sport in my high school. So I would lift like almost every semester. I took the same lifting class because I loved it, but we were just really doing movements like back squat, deadlift, bench, and power cleans, and box squat. I remember box squat a lot. I still have videos of me box squatting like 2 plates, but I was only going like halfway down. So that was a fun time. After I stopped playing high school sports and moved to college is when I was kind of lost. I didn't have the structure and the guidance as I did in school, so I was just kind of lifting, messing around in the gym. I didn't really have a set workout program that I was following. I was really just doing whatever made me feel good. So as I started lifting, I wasn't really doing a lot of cardio. I was pretty much just doing the incline walk, or doing HIIT workouts. I loved box jumps, I loved the rope slam thing, and I also had got a job at Orange Theory at the time. If you guys don't know what Orange Theory is, it's really just like a workout class that basically you do a lot of cardio in. So my ass was running on the treadmill at this point. And so I did not build a lot of muscle necessarily because I was not eating enough protein. I just lost a lot of weight. I didn't have a split focus. I was just kind of maxing out when I wanted to and probably doing 3 sets of 10 for like a year. I wasn't tracking my calories back then, but probably eating pretty low calorie. Like when I say low calorie, I'm gonna say like 1,400 calories is probably what I was eating back then. I lost like 20 pounds. I was not eating a lot of carbs. I was scared. Honestly, that's when I started following BIKINI because I saw them preaching carbs and compounds, and I was like, wait a second, I love carbs. Like, if this is gonna help me build muscle, I'm all for it. That's when I started learning more, and now we are going to get into my top 5 things I wish I knew before I started lifting. I'm sharing these 5 tips because I think if I would have known these before I started lifting, I would honestly probably have a lot more progress by now. Starting with number 1, my first tip, building muscle increases metabolism. I wish I knew this before because then I would have actually been focused on my training more and my protein goal. I personally don't have the best metabolism. I've also prepped the past 2 years. If you guys didn't know, I am not competing any longer. I made a YouTube video, I'll link it above if I can figure that out. But I am not going to be competing, so the past 2 years I have done preps, and honestly those have hurt my metabolism. I'm working every day to build it back up, and if I would have known this before, then I probably could have built a better metabolism from the beginning. But anyways, that is tip number 1. Building muscle increases your metabolism. The more muscle you have on your body, the higher your metabolism is going to be. So that is why it is so important to eat your protein, give it your all. You don't just want to be doing your given sets of reps and being like, oh my gosh, that was honestly pretty easy. Like, challenge yourself with the weights. Moving on to number 2, lifting won't make girls bulky. So you would need a lot of food to get bulky, by the way. Girls don't even have the same hormones as men, so you would have to eat a lot and you would probably need enhancements to actually get to the bulky phase. Lifting will not make you bulky, girls. It will tone your body, it will give you shape. There are so many benefits to lifting, but that was point number 2. Moving on to number 3, carbs are your friend. I said this, I wish I knew this more in the beginning. Fit, shout out to them, I love them so much. Really helped me break that mindset of carbs are so bad. But society still pushes it. Ignore everyone else. I'm telling you, carbs are important. They are essential for brain function. They are essential for energy. Do not do low carb unless a literal doctor tells you to. And most people, it is a proven fact, gain the weight back after keto because low carb is not sustainable. You're gonna feel like shit. You're not gonna have any energy. So fuel yourself, eat your carbs. Okay, y'all. Tip number 4, progressive overload is very important. Progressive overload essentially means getting stronger over your period of time. We can get stronger in multiple different ways. Some could be sets, reps, time under tension, tempo, weight, so many different things. So to give you a quick example of just one of those, let's say if you do shoulder press for 4 times 10 this week of 40 pounds, and next week you do 4 sets of 10 on 40 pounds, that's progressive overload, progressively getting stronger. Make sure that you're following a gym program that implements progressive overload, whether you're doing it on purpose because you know what progressive overload is, or if you buy a training program, whatever it is. There's so many different training apps, so many different programs. I have a build program that I absolutely love. I will link it in the description below. It is great for anyone, amateur, beginner, and advanced lifter. Check that out in my bio. I will leave the link below. We are getting on to tip number 5. This is gonna be the last tip, guys, so stay with me here because this is one of the most important. 4 results that last. Tip number 5. Moderation and consistency are key. Not every day is gonna be perfect. You're not gonna hit your macros every single day. You're not gonna get to go to the gym every single day. Life might get in the way. As long as you are consistent with the gym and putting your best foot forward, you're gonna see progress. So what I mean by moderation is incorporate some of your favorite foods in your intake. If you count your macros or if you just intuitively eat, if you hate everything you eat, that is not a sustainable diet. Your results are not gonna last. That's why keto doesn't last. So if you have favorite foods, either figure out ways to make them healthier or just try to incorporate small amounts of them in your intake. That is moderation. That brings me back to consistency with number 5, moderation and consistency. Consistency is very important. A lot of people just give up after they fail one day, or, oh, I missed the gym. I was supposed to go 5 days a week, I only went 4, like, just forget it. Don't have that all or nothing mentality. That's all my tips. That was all my 5. That was my 5 tips. I hope you guys got something from that and will continue killing it in the gym. I do a Q&A every Monday on my Instagram story, so if you don't follow me on Instagram, here is my username. Add me on Instagram, turn my post notifications on because I am either shadow banned or like no one can view my stories. They have to look up my name, so turn on the notifications. Lastly, my gift for you guys is the secret word. I honestly really miss doing those. I don't know why the past couple of videos I hadn't done them. Update, I am posting Mondays and Thursdays now. If you watch my video Monday, I love you. If you haven't seen it, go check it out. But today is Thursday and our secret code word today is going to be moderation. I really want that to be a big part of your guys' fitness journey because I promise it's gonna help the results last. So comment the word moderation, make sure you guys follow the Instagram, and subscribe if you're not already because usually only half the people that view my videos are subscribed. So if that's you, subscribe down below. Thank you guys so much for tuning in for my Thursday video. I will see you guys on Monday.